Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. As you can tell, I'm kind of keeping my voice down a little bit. Riley's in the next room over, taking a nap. We're here in an Airbnb in California, spending Thanksgiving with Katie's side of the family. And so we're going to have a great time over here on the West Coast, but don't want to wake up Riley. You know how that is. Everybody with kids knows that if they don't get their nap, it's going to be a rough day. But anyways, I wanted to just get on here and do a real quick video and just kind of, share my thoughts on some of the things that I'm really thankful for. And I usually don't try to get too super personal on this channel. Obviously, I got kind of thrown into shedding some light on the personal side, my family, last year with everything that Riley went through and what we went through. And so I'm eternally grateful for, everybody's support and everything, through Riley's cancer journey and all that. And, the first thing I'm just super thankful for is obviously her health and her being cancer free for over a year now, which is just an incredible feeling. We've got scans coming up in January, so we're starting to get those feelings. And actually, this time of year it has been kind of rough the last couple of years, just because she got diagnosed in January, but we started seeing the signs that ended up leading to that diagnosis around Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's time period. But anyways, regardless of where it started, where it's ended up is in such a wonderful place, where, she is cancer free. We had the benefit of such great support from everybody in the fishing industry, all our friends and family, and also, of course, St. Jude. St. Jude, we are eternally grateful for. Riley is I call her my treasure all the time. She is for sure Katie and my, the most important thing in our lives. And so we're so thankful that we've been given that hope, from St. Jude and what they've done. So, that's another thing. But, the primary reason I want to get on here and do a video for all of you, all my viewers, my loyal viewers on this channel, is just a thank you. I've struggled over the last several years with what is next as far as my career, how I'm going to continue making a living and providing for my family in the fishing industry, because it is undeniably pretty rocky in the tournament space by itself, although I still love it, love the competition. But the landscape has changed, regardless of the balance of entry fees versus like payouts and things like that, and the sponsor money. It is a lot harder to make a living in tournament fishing now than it was 10, 15, definitely 20 years ago. So I kind of struggled with that, and then when everything happened with Riley, the reality of that was I took it really, really hard, trying to figure out like how I was going to provide for my family moving forward. And YouTube was the one thing that, I really embraced. I saw some friends that have YouTube channels. My buddy, Matt Steffen, he grew his channel to what it is today. And he's been my inspiration for really taking this seriously. But when we were kind of ripped from our normal life and moved to Memphis to be at St. Jude, the only thing that I could think of, to maintain my relationships with my sponsors and still get paid was to get on to this channel and, continue making content. And continue, sharing the knowledge I've gained over the years in fishing with all of you. And so that has been one of the greatest gifts that I've been given in my professional life is building this audience on here. And so I just wanted to get on here. And before I move any further, I also need to give a big, thanks to Mark Rose and Christy Rose, for, letting me keep my boat over in their place in Arkansas. And I can make the commute from where we're staying in Memphis to the boat and have a place to fish and make the content. This has kind of revitalized, my confidence in my ability to continue making a living in this industry. But also, it's created another avenue that is a passion for me, which is creating, instructional content and also some lifestyle content. I try to factor that into, but this is just YouTube, and just creating content, and you guys who watch my videos. This has definitely been something that has really improved our future, and has given me hope, on top of everything that's we've been afforded through St. Jude and all that. So first and foremost, just to wrap it up, super thankful for the health of my family, and specifically the health of Riley. We are just so super thankful for that. But we're thankful for our business relationships and all that. But for this video, I really want to just say thank you so much for watching my videos and just being part of this channel and allowing me to continue to really progress in this industry. So thank you guys so much. Hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. You guys are the best, and I appreciate you greatly, more than you know. So anyways, have a wonderful time with friends and family. I'm going to see you out in the water. Make sure you trust the process. See ya.